Yep, all good.
Hey.
Alright, we are back here. We're waiting for the next round to start. There's time to go through the damage decks. So here with James. Hello.
Hello. We've traded up. We've traded Nick for Phil.
Indeed.
Nick is currently having some warm milk, having his belly rubbed. You know. Judge is just currently going through, double checking everyone's list, checking everyone's damage deck, making sure everything is straightforward. We do have a couple stragglers. I think one of the games went like 20 minutes past time.
Yeah.
That's why we haven't sort of snapped straight into this. Paul and Kristof have both graciously agreed to come on stream. They were both a little bit apprehensive with it.
Yeah.
But reassure them that obviously chat today has been really, honestly, you've been super awesome for us. Yeah, and we've got, I think this is going to be a tactical game to say the least.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's 4 Jedi CLT. I mean, 3 Jedi CLT, Rick and Leia without maneuver. We know what Jedi can do. 5X, it's a lot of firepower, it's a lot of blocking, it's a lot of positioning, and if you can corner a Jedi or corner Rick, get Rick blunt, that's game over. Yeah. It's a very interesting game. So Kristofer has to be careful.
100%. Yeah, no, we're just going through the numbers, setting things up. I guess, as I said, one of the other games was like really delayed, really slow finishing off. They're just setting up. Obviously, all the tables as judges are just making sure everything's straight. You don't want a mistake at this point in the event. But as you said, yeah, 5X Wing. We first saw it at the end of 1.0.
Yeah.
There was that brief little period where they kind of opened the door for it, and it came storming through.
Yeah, all the flight assist has from X.
Yeah. They've opened the door for it again, and looks like Paul, as the only one today, is really taking huge advantage of it.
Yeah.
We had a little chat before. The threat that these things show is a hell of a lot of durability. There's a lot of holes, a lot of shields, 2 green dice. You'll probably see him most often focusing just because for the defensive more than offensive.
Yep. Yeah, for sure.
But every single time that one of these X's shoots, it has the possibility of rolling 3 hits.
Yeah.
Rolls 3 hits, it causes a problem for Kristof. And it's one of those ones where you can't dodge every shot. It's impossible. That's not. It just can't happen.
No.
But saying that, every shot you take is a massive risk in it.
Oh, for sure. And with the Jedi, yes, they have the Force, but you can burn through it quite quickly. If you put enough guns on it, and something will stick.
Yes. So, I'm not too familiar with Paul. I know Kristofer. I've been to many events with him. He's an absolute top fellow. Paul was going to be having to look for blocks. I think that's the big thing. If every block he pulls off, denying the focus modification. Obviously, I know they have Force, but obviously denying that modification is huge.
It's also cutting off the routes with the 5G controls as well, stopping Rick going 3. Just positioning and guns will probably give Paul. It's one I don't want to call too early, just purely because it could go either way. If Kristofer can burn down a couple of X-Wings early, then he'll be on the up. If not, Paul maybe has an advantage, but both running gas clouds, no rocks, no debris.
Yeah, and this is another thing we're quite peculiar about. Is obviously Paul's running 3 gas clouds.
Yeah.
I would have thought as a 5 X-Wing player, you'd have brought 3 small rocks.
Yeah, for sure.
Not surprised at all. Kristofer's got gas clouds. Really strong for Jedi. Yeah, I'd have thought small rocks for Paul, but I guess again,
just gotta wait for Papa Smurf.
He's in the top 8 with gas clouds and 5 X's. So I mean,
and we're still commentating.
Must be doing something right.
Oh yeah. So players now just gone for their top 8 photos, so they'll be back very shortly, and we get the game
we can give you a little sneak peek of that.
Those fucking things are
They're all behind us.
They are indeed.
Sorry about the blue language there. As, I think someone was a little bit wound up.
Yep. It happens.
It's a couple tournament points for the marshal, but That's his problem.
Yeah. I mean, he can just qualify himself. It's fine.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's the same thing at Euros.
How well is who won the last game?
Timo won. Oh mate, 200-0.
He's alright, isn't he?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, Timo beat me in the last rounds yesterday. Was not
Bonsai 15. Thank you very much for following.
Indeed, thank you very much. Every follow is always appreciated.
Yeah.
It's like a budget version of Usual Suspects.
So of course everyone's posing the nice shiny world's invites that, yeah, we didn't get. At least I didn't get.
Yeah. The players just behind us, they've just been given their world's invites, and they're just having pictures with
Oh, here comes
with the head of OP.
Here goes Craig Reed.
And with the head marshal.
Can I look at the bracket?
It's not been updated.
Who's
Great play.
Have you got the mic? Can you summon Aces High Pod 11? Pakistan.
Well, I was going, I mean.
Yeah.
I haven't. Because I get the one. Oh, you got these? Yeah, you didn't want it.
You already have the world to play. Let's see who will take it all. Yeah. We start top 8. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, guys.
And we are underway.
We are indeed.
Just going through setup. And I will not be surprised if we find a lot of these rocks are whacked in the corners, or these clouds are whacked in the corners.
Indeed. I mean, Kristofer may want to try and block up some of the lanes, but he wants the space as well.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about the X-Wing player, you want these clouds as spaced out as you possibly can.
Indeed, they do. The only thing, of course, yes, with the gas cloud, he can now take a string, which I'm very grateful for. That should have been in from the start. If he does clip one, it's not the end of the world, and that's why he's taken it. So with the swarm mentality, you just barrel through it. Yeah, again, let's see what they do here.
Just been told that I can concede if I go over and say my name's Pod D and I'm really obnoxious. So it's
Of course, you flying Jedi a fair bit yourself. James, what would you be looking for an opening engagement here?
So as Paul sets up, I'm going to set up the complete opposite side of the board from him. I may leave Rick as a little bit of bait.
Yep.
As something to chase. And I will fly my Jedi through those clouds, denying shots or giving him obstructed shots. As Paul, I'd want some form of formation flying. I'd think a row of 3 and a row of 2.
Yeah, for sure.
Stands to reason.
Which I think is what's going for here.
Again, as well, the one thing about when you're flying something like this is to be extremely strict with your formation. Wouldn't be surprised if you go straight up the board, hard turns to right, and sort of makes it as difficult as he can for Kristoff to dodge arc.
Yeah, it's also about making sure those guns are spread as well as possible, make sure Kristofer can't just dodge it all, make sure the 5G controls don't give him grief, he doesn't get outflanked. It's all just a beautiful mix of flying, and I look forward to seeing what they will end up doing.
Yeah, this is it. When you're looking at lists like this, you've got all the best bits of X-Wing. You're arc dodging, second guessing, dogfighting. I mean, they could straight up joust. Probably wouldn't go well for the Jedi.
No, I don't think it would.
So it looks like Rick's on the long outflank.
Yeah. You want to get that hard 3-8 working and try and get it move faster. The X-Wings can move fairly fast themselves, so it's not...
Yeah, their conversion from 1.0 to 2.0 really upgraded their dial.
Yeah.
Gave them a lot more options.
And of course, Kristofer's going to be looking to get outmaneuver triggering on Rick as well, if he can. So Kristofer's going to be looking to get outmaneuver triggering on Rick as much as he can as well.
Yes. So that's why I was I can see Rick going 5 forward boost.
Yep.
5 forward boost.
Yep.
Depending on obviously what the X-wings do.
Yep.
I can see those X-wings going rearing forward as well. Probably a bank boost around that cloud as well.
Yeah, sure.
So what, 4 forward bank boosts?
Yeah.
Part 1 of the prediction. Okay, he doesn't need to.
No, just...
They can all just bank round the next turn.
Yeah, they've got plenty of time, and also he doesn't want to give away too early which direction he's going in.
Yeah. As I said, it's all about being as strict as possible.
Yeah.
Interesting, Neil. I mean, this is one where it's very difficult to predict. Because obviously, a couple of freak rolls, a bit of variance, and either player could be miles ahead and miles behind.
Yeah.
I would prefer to fly a list similar to Kristoff's, but saying that, all that health, all that damage, huge. Nice. Cheers, man. Thank you. You had this before?
No.
Oh, it's amazing.
So Rick going extremely slow. Still no one forward.
That's not the 5 forward I expected.
No. That's not what we expected. Although it does set him up here nicely to do 3 hard around the gas cloud.
Yep. Again, he's got the manoeuvrability on those Jedi to go slow, see where his opponent's going, and react to that.
Yeah. And of course, with the X-Wings being such a large target, CL2 will be looking to trigger as much as he can.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
So, Paul started showing his hands by going quite fast at the board. Kristoff revealing absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Still got all of his options available to him.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, especially with Rick, we both thought he'd do the 5 forward boost, try and get it out, try and get as clear as possible, but no, done for a barrel roll, just taking it nice and slow. Again, it's the reason why he's in the cut and we're not.
Yeah. I won't be surprised next turn we just see a bank manoeuvre from Paul.
Yeah.
Nothing overcommittal.
No.
Just maybe
nice gentle bank.
A 1 or 2 bank.
Yeah.
All the ships puts them in a position where they can either go straight or hard turn the turn afterwards.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think I'll make another bold guess. I can see Kristoff trying to drag those X-Wings through that line of 4 rocks.
Yeah. He wants to try and break up the formation, pick them off one at a time if you can. Yeah.
I remember I've played against 5Xs in 1.0 admittedly before, and all the games I played they went to time, and I won on ships destroyed as opposed to a full win.
Yeah.
And it's one of these things that that happens in these games. It's like because of the amount of hull, it's just difficult to get a 200-0 win.
Yeah. I mean, Kristofer wants to try and burn down ships as quickly as possible. The longer it drags out, the more it's in Paul's favour.
And focus firing is key.
Yeah.
Okay. going straight, still very non-committal.
Yep.
Allows him to hard turn later on.
Yeah.
Keeps his options open.
Yeah. And if you hard 2s, hard 3s next turn, he's got quite a nice wide firing arc, depending on what Kristofer does, and nice things to come in. But again, Kristofer will start dragging through those gas clouds, and that will split him up.
Yeah. Yeah. He's
5 straight him.
Going fast for the clouds.
Yep.
So this also raises an interesting point. The emphasis to engage is on Kristofer.
Yep.
I know this is one of the boogeymen of X-Wing at the moment, but obviously, if this game does go to time, Paul's a heavy favourite in Final Salvo. So he's going to want to get points just to make sure that to swing the emphasis back onto the X-Wings.
Yeah, sure.
X-Wings don't need to rush.
No.
Not at all.
No, time in this format is in the favour of Paul. In a final,
Yeah.
in the favour of Jedi, because he's got the full 2 hours,
Yeah.
you've got plenty of time to pick them off one by one. Now here's the 5-4 that we want out of it.
Yeah.
Just straight boost, again, non-committal, opens up either doing the hard 3 through the rocks or going up to the top.
Yep. Yeah. We're playing that. I like clouds. They're really fun.
Yeah.
They're so pink and fluffy.
Yeah. Always good. I mean, I've been running the same 3 rocks for the last 4 years, so I've just been stubborn.
I am for this event. I was flying a brand new list. Never flown before. I've flown on Tuesday night before this, and I decided I'm going to fly the 3 new clouds from the new upgrade pack. Mainly because everyone was like, "Oh, there's iron clouds." Every single time I put them on the table, like, "Oh, those are the new ones."
Yeah.
Don't they give iron?
Yeah.
So, in the funky mission they do. Obviously, in standard games they don't.
No, of course.
Your time starts.
No, I'm stuck in the back to the list. So I'm just walking around trying to use it out. I need to just walk. No cards for the boys. I don't really know which is present. I think that is the last thing. Which is fine because there's enough for a full stage. Oh, it's not a full stage, there's no passage. I'm not a passage. So they're your ones. I have 2 in there. So you want to add them to it?
Yes.
So there's 3 hollows in there. One for each of us.
Hollow.
One for each of us. That should be... Then there's a fragment.
Yeah.
Very good for the follow, so we're just getting something here.
He loves thanking people. He's a very thankful person. So again, going straight up the board. Non-committal.
Yeah. And of course, dice are in Paul's favour for Final Salvo as well.
Yeah.
So it is, the onus is on Chris definitely for sure to get the engagement and kill ships quickly.
Yeah. Credit to Paul though. Even though he's playing, he's not committed yet. He is moving his ship, setting his dials fairly quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Is it when you have meticulous players, they only want to engage on their own terms.
So coordinating the boost there, so finally showing some form of commitment from Chris there. So coordinates, does her own boost.
So it is a hard 3 from Rick then.
Yep. So yeah, as we thought, Chris wants his dragon through the rocks, dragon through the asteroid as much as he can. Well, sorry, get to the asteroid as much as he can. Try to split that formation up.
And this is the interesting part now. So next turn, obviously those X-wings are going to hard 2.
Yes.
If you were to coordinate the boost again,
Yep.
fire forward,
barrel roll, out maneuver.
Yep, I think you can have a uncontested shot, and you're going to be on their bad side as well, which is quite good. I'm going to go with Power Main. We've moved one of the table lights a little bit. Is that any better?
Yeah, hopefully it will be. And yeah, as Charles said, in the cut like this, Jedi can't afford joust, X-Wing can't afford to get dragged through the rocks. They have to be, both of those have to be careful and try and get the engagement on their own terms. Paul really has that advantage of hull, shield, dice. It's yeah, Kristofer really wants to kill things and kill things quickly if he can, but he has to do it in his way. He has to do it perfectly.
We've had issues with lighting all weekend, so we're lighting our best.
Thank you.
Yep.
It's a camera issue, which thanks to all the amazing donations today, will probably get sorted pretty quickly.
Yep.
So, knowing that a hard committal from Plo, knowing that a hard committal from Rick, is a very real possibility. Do you do a 3 Talon roll with every single one of those X-Wings?
It is a distinct possibility. In that way, he could catch Kristofer off guard. I don't know if he will, but I mean, 2 hard barrel roll again, maybe not be the worst idea.
2 hard barrel roll, 3 hard boosts.
Yep.
I like the Talon roll because it has you all facing the right way.
Yeah, and it has the entire formation, again, still in formation.
Yeah.
Whereas if you do the 2 hards and the 3 hard boosts, again, it doesn't really keep you in formation. You've got to spend a turn or 2 getting back into line, which then Kristofer could take advantage of.
Yeah.
But again, a compliment to Paul. He sets dials very quickly. He knows what he's doing and knows what he wants.
Foils are opening.
Yep.
We're grabbing. Are we K-turning?
Oh, didn't 4K. Yep.
Yeah, I thought something like that was afoot.
Yeah. And Evan Burke is now following as well. Thank you very much for the follow. Always appreciate it. So if you're Kristofer here, what do you do with Ahsoka and Plo at this particular point?
So I'm not sure whether or not you're going to stick with this 5 forward plan now.
No.
What you may see is Ahsoka coordinate a bank boost onto Rick.
Yep.
So he goes in between these 3 rocks at the bottom.
Yep, sure.
Line straight down.
Yep. Yeah, he doesn't want to get caught in all those arcs. Really does not.
And then all I can see is in the next couple turns, he'll just come back round the rock at the bottom again.
Yeah.
So yeah, there goes Ahsoka.
Yep.
Does she do the thing? Yeah.
Yeah, no, she just does barrel.
Granted, but obviously it's one of the enjoyment you're going to get from this game is all of a sudden is the game's going to become explosive.
Yeah, for sure. As soon as they get their engagement, things will start blowing up.
Yep.
So Rich does one forward here, didn't commit to the 5-4 straight. I think it's probably a good move on the part of Kristofer. He saw some sort of turn coming, didn't want to get caught.
Yeah.
So it does a fine few controls, and barrel roll down to the bottom maybe?
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. Just setting everything up to try and come in from as many angles as possible. Although Obi's a bit out of things at the moment.
Hard one, barrel roll boost, I guess. Or bank.
Or bank, yeah.
Still barrel roll boost.
Yeah, still barrel roll boost, yeah, for sure. Yeah, here goes the barrel.
So, Plo at
No
top.
boost.
No boost. Okay, so you can hold one again next time.
Yes, yeah, for sure. So at this particular point, you have Ahsoka at the top, you have Rick in the middle, you have Plo down the bottom, and Obi-Wan coming from behind. So he's got 3 separate angles to try and catch Paul off guard. Paul though can just one bank here, just take it nice and slow, keep everything nice and clean, nice and in arc, and you know, again, Chris has to come to him.
Yeah. I quite like the one bank and everything barrel rolls to the right.
Yeah.
Again, it's about keeping those arcs wide, as you've been saying. Keep the shots on target. Unmodded, granted, but it means that the only way you're only getting shot by one is if you have perfect range control to keep things at range 3.
Yeah, for sure.
Non-stream ready questions. You're going to credit it.
But yeah, no, I like the idea of the one bank barrel roll, keeps everything nice and open. Paul, again, Chris needs to come to him, he wants to keep things nice and slow.
Yeah.
Not slow playing, just slow pace of squigging.
Yeah. So like, because with Plo, I like the idea of 3 bank, a barrel to the right, then a bank boost to the left,
Yep.
like hugging the board edge.
Yeah, for sure.
Because if he was to just bank, you could dodge arc with that.
Yeah.
Like getting the shots without return. Neither player are playing slowly.
Nope.
As you can see, Paul's dials down.
Yeah.
Kristofer's going through his manoeuvres and he's taking ample time.
Yep.
Both players are understandable about it.
Yeah. Yeah, Mardarini. No, Mardin Nail, sorry, my apologies for that. Again, thanks for the follow, always appreciate it. Yeah, no, back to the point that neither player is slow playing. Paul is getting his tiles down fairly quickly, he knows what he wants to do. It takes a little while to move 5 ships, but he's not slow playing it at all. Again, Kristofer being cautious, but not slow playing. Neither of these players. When I play Kristofer, you play Kristofer, you know he doesn't slow play.
No.
And Paul here, again, saying he's getting his tiles down fairly quickly and fairly consistently.
Yeah. It's just one of these games where not a lot's going to happen, but then it all happens at once.
Yeah, for sure.
Obviously, as I said, not all games are a straight joust. Yeah, I know, and that's the tough point of it, isn't it? Because both players benefit from a late engage.
Yeah.
So it's like neither person's going to say anything because they both want it.
Yeah. But they're not kind of trying to exploit the stalemate, they're just getting things perfect.
Yeah.
It's like different.
It's different because obviously being aware of it and exploiting it, two very
different things, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, so the 3 bank barrel roll bank boost on Plo Koon looks pretty good.
It does right now, yes, for sure.
It's weird, right? Because a lot of the lists that truly benefit from a stalemate aren't popular in Europe.
No.
The big notorious one, obviously the 4-star Vipers. Obviously, it's not in hyperspace. You wouldn't see it today, but it's just not played here. other lists that would sort of benefit from it, I guess a Droid Swarm, but we find a lot of the Droid Swarm players are quite aggressive.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, Firestorm's own Dom loves to get Dooku in amongst it.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. So, Kristofer not doing the 3-bank boost barrel here. He's just on a hard one. Going to boost down. He wants to try and get behind. He's trying to get behind the X-Wings. If you get behind them, they're done.
Yes. Nobody wants to split fire.
Yeah. Yeah, no one's split up. No one. He really does want to get behind here. Rick, interested to see what he's going to do for sure.
You see, the position where the Jedi are in for next turn, those X-Wings could just one bank.
Yep.
Happily.
Yep.
Again.
Yeah. I mean, Ahsoka may get behind them. Yeah. That's
fine, but obviously we're in, as we've pointed out ourselves, the game is going to be of a slower pace, and we do like interacting with chat. And no one is being derogatory. It is just it's a discussion, and obviously it's a healthy discussion, because if we don't talk about these things, when there is an egregious event, we don't know how to react to it. And obviously we're pointing out that both these players they have a fairly strong pace of play.
Yeah.
And no one is will say anything to the wise of it.
Yeah. Now the only thing is, Chris is doing this quite well for 1 point. Paul here, yes, he can do the 1 banks with the X-Wings quite nicely. He can do 1 forward. Either way, he's going to have someone in arc. But Plo's going to come around the bottom, Ahsoka's going to come around from the top. Someone will get behind somewhere, and that's what Chris wants. So he's playing it very well. He knows Paul's going to have to turn or go straight. Someone will get in behind somewhere.
Yeah.
So Rick just doing that hard. Yep. Yep.
Very, very, very tense. I can next turn I see Plo hard 2ing.
Yep.
I see Rick hard 3ing.
Yep.
Ahsoka possibly 1 banking.
Yeah, I think Ahsoka will try and get a little slow with it. Obi-Wan's the one I'm interested to see what he's going to do with it.
Yeah, he's the one who's in a tough spot.
Yeah.
And
from Paul's side?
So, if everything goes 1 forward, you're committing on Ahsoka, and Ahsoka would struggle to get out of all those arcs.
Yeah.
But you're exposing your entire flank to Schaller and Plo Koon.
Yeah.
So a 1 bank, still a bit of a threat to Ahsoka, and not completely exposing your flank to those 2 ships. In my head, I had the 1 bank and everyone sort of barrel rolling out, sort of spread the net.
Yeah.
Sort of loosening the formation slightly.
Yeah.
But obviously covering sort of a wider arc.
Yeah, for sure. Paul really does want to get outflanked here. That's the worst position for him to be in.
Yeah.
And Kristofer knows it. Kristofer wants to try and exploit that as much as he can.
Yeah. One of the things that I really want to see happen in this game is an Ahsoka coordinate a boost onto someone like Obi, and then Obi to do a 5k behind the entire formation.
Yeah.
I reckon that would be so cool.
It would be. It would be indeed. I don't know if Kristofer would do it, because he's not as aggressive as maybe you or I, but it would be great to see.
Okay, because this is the thing, like, the formation now, if all the X's went 2 forward,
yeah,
you could coordinate the boost, and then the 5k would fit behind it.
Nice and neatly, yes, for sure. but it's whether Kristofer is banking him doing that 2 forward, or if he's doing the 1 forward, or the 1 bank.
But then saying that, if I look at Obi's position again, would the bank boost up the board fit? Because if that does, again, you could end up 5K behind the entire formation again.
Yeah, again, for sure. So, Mr. Robbie 10, so I'm following as well. Thank you very much for following, mate. Do appreciate it. Yeah, this is a very key turn for Paul, because either way he's got to be careful he doesn't get outflanked. I mean, you may see them slightly loosen up, maybe do 2 1 banks with the first 2, do forwards with the rest of them, kind of spread that arc as well, try not to get outflanked too much.
Yes, but this is a crux turn. Jedi going to need to turn in possibly this turn.
Yeah.
If they do, this is where there could certainly be some pain.
Yeah, thank you for the follow there, Werby81 as well. Again, always appreciated. So he's done the 2 1 banks here with these front 2. It's now up to the rest to see if they do forward manoeuvres or if they think they're going to do the banks as well. Oh, no, gone for 2 bank. So yeah, at this point Ahsoka can just come around the back and try and outflank them. I think he doesn't want Plo, Rick, and Obi-Wan. He knows he's going to get outflanked by someone, but it's better to have a singular than a lot of them.
Yep.
Yep.
Don't roll a turn, I have a single one of them bump there. Especially with the doing all different manoeuvres.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, hard one.
Yep. Coordinate the barrel roll, do boost.
That's when we see if Kristofer's a tactical genius.
Yeah.
If not, then he will just fine-tune barrel roll to the right and boost out of arc.
Yep.
And finally be behind the I guess, can you call that a swarm? I guess it is a swarm technically.
It is a swarm, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Ahsoka has dodged darks there.
Yep. So yeah, coordinated barrel, did the boost. It's got a nice little outflank. I don't think even the back T65 has arc here. Plo's coming down the bottom.
So Plo's definitely going to get shot by at least 1.
Yeah.
Possibly 2.
Yeah.
I think you focus up with Plo.
Yeah, for sure. At this point, you know something is gonna be shot at. You got to try and survive.
Yeah.
And of course, the nice thing, of course, with having Obi-Wan here, he can spend his own force to keep the focus on things. It's all good.
Alright, took the evade. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I respect that decision.
Yep. Again, thank you for following Nightbringer. Always appreciated.
3.
Does the 3, goes
focus
faster.
evade?
Yep, focus evade, yeah. And you got 15 red dice coming into you, you just want to make sure you're not taking too much.
Yeah.
So, Obi-Wan here doing the 1 bank. Barrel up behind the rock and boost.
So you've got all of your ships firing this turn.
Yeah.
I would want Obi there with a focus.
Yeah.
Obi's the focus battery for Rick and himself. Saying that.
Yep. Does the barrel.
Self-preservation.
Yep. And he does the boost, yeah. Although it may not fit. Can't quite tell from this angle. Yeah, it fits all day long. So yeah, do what I said. Does the barrel boost, wants to stay out of it, stay alive. And yes, finally dice are being rolled. It's all good.
So there'll be 2 shots at Plo Koon this turn. One hit, one blank. Oh,
Yep.
well, just one evade. So Rick went faster than the X-Wings in his 3 dice. Leaving it at 1.
Easy, yeah, nothing
Easy
there.
dodge.
Yeah.
Last one's Ahsoka. She's got a range 2 shot.
Yeah, players just realised that themselves. Got a nice range 2 shot here. Nothing. Chris having some really bad dice then.
So I think we're just going to have the 2 X-Wings firing this turn.
Yep. So 4 and 5 into Prone to Rick.
I would choose Plo.
Yeah, I would choose Plo.
Starve him of force, he's got the least tokens. It's 2.
Ooh, see a lot of blanks there.
Spend the evade and the
And
force.
focus. Yeah, force, yeah. Takes nothing.
Then last shot in the round.
Yep. But key Paul's already made him burn through that force though.
That's 3. That's heavy.
3. Yep. Yeah, 1 shot on play.
He dodges 2 and takes 1 shield. That's honestly, again, I reckon if he offered that to Kristof there, probably would have taken that. Would have liked to have done some damage to the X-Wings, but a force and a shield, that's not a terrible trade-off for the position he is on the map.
Yeah, I mean Kristof's dice could have gone a bit better at the same time though. His fight took 1 shield on Plo, it's not the end of the world. And I think he's in a better position than Paul for this upcoming turn.
Yeah. So now you're gonna have. I think for the X-Wings this turn, you're completely sacrificing your flank to Ahsoka.
Yep.
And I think you're completely sacrificing your flank to Obi-Wan.
Correct. I think Obi-Wan just the hard 1 boost down.
So then the problem we got then
Yep.
is you want to catch either Rick or Plo. You have to. I think if everything 1 banks down and some stuff barrel rolls to block the escape routes, I think that's the best, because if Rick turns up the board, he won't have a shot, which is for the X-Wings that's okay. This Kristof could well win the game on this turn.
Yeah, for sure. It is a big turn for both players. Paul, he has an interesting choice here. It's do the 1 banks and barrels down, cut off the escape routes from Rick and Plo, leaving the flank exposed, or he could just 4K to the 2 front 2 there, do 1 banks for the backs, could split them up, could give him some form of advantage, not quite sure. Again, if you're in Paul's shoes, what do you want out of this?
Yep. If you're K-turning, so like you could count on the fact. So depending on how you think, if you're thinking that Plo Koon is bugging out, going as fast as he can, arc dodging whatever else, then to not completely sacrifice your arcs,
Yep.
you can K-turn the entire lot. Rick will either fly past you or fly into you. Means that Ahsoka's going to have to work hard to arc dodge,
Yeah.
and it means that it's most likely that Obi-Wan's not even will have a shot this turn.
Yeah.
So K-turning may not be the worst idea.
Yeah.
I can't see many other moves, honestly.
No, there's not a huge amount here.
Hard spot.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Kristofer's in a much better position here. He knows he's going to be definitely outflanking with something. Just checking his stars there to make sure he's completely happy with everything. So I think this will be the key turning point of the game, depending on how this goes.
Yeah.
He's done the game.
One has.
One has at least, yep. Yep, done 4K both the two front ones though.
Now, Kristof is the kind of player to predict this.
Yep, just 2 bank here. And he's gone for the barrel roll as well. So he's done what I thought could happen, which is 4K 2 front, done 2 banks, well, he thought 1 banks, done the barrel roll, tranked out the escape with Plo. Just a 1 bank there, focus second, and I think this one here for another 1 bank focus. Yeah, Ahsoka just doing the 1 bank here. He knew he was going to get something done.
Do you reckon he's got bullseye there?
Not there, but well, he may potentially on that guy there. He may just focus. If not, he can just do the 1 bank here and get the range 1.
That's true.
Just take a time log. Just play it nice and easy. Yeah, guys, Reggie here. It's very nice to from full. Second on aerial shot from Plo and Rig. Yeah, he knew he had to cover something, he had to kill something, he's got to get something done here because Chris is in a better position.
Yeah.
So yeah, he has done what we thought with Ahsoka. He's done the 1 boost, take the focus, he's now got a nice shot here. His coordinates have the lock, so got lock focus, range 1.
Yeah.
Obi's doing the hard 1. Again, probably use fine tune control, boost down, and take focus. Apparently, Kristofer had a 1 bank dialed in, but Paul has now completely blocked it.
Mm-hmm. That's what we said.
Yep. Cuts off that escape rope, Paul Leaky blocks him up there, and gives Paul 2 very good shots.
Ah, Rick didn't want any of that.
No, Kristofer called the K-turns there.
So, Ahsoka and Obi have got some work to do.
Yes, they do. This is not a good position for Plo. He's got at least 3 arcs, if not 4. And if not, he'll then have arc on Ahsoka and Plo as well from these back 2 done the 4K.
So, yeah. Range 1 from Plo to the top, that X-Wing there.
Yep. Oh, 3 blanks. Into 5.
So,
oh, blanks into blanks into blanks.
oh my days! It's not worth. It's not worth spending it.
No, I agree.
He's not even. I mean, you get a shield done. He won't spend that focus. He wants it to kill Plo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing here.
Right. Ahsoka needs to do some deeps here.
Yep.
Right.
CLT's triggering. At least 1 here.
Okay, so we've got a hit and a focus. We're re-rolling 2 blanks. Looks healthy. Yeah, so we've got 4 there.
Yep. Gonna spend it to keep focus, so 4 hits.
Right. 2 hits and there's going to be a crit in there as well.
Double natural evade. 6
Oh
shields on
my
number 3.
days. There were crits in that roll.
Yep.
Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. So, yeah, you start at range 1.
Takes that out of the way. Yep.
So this is where you see the list. Oh my god. What did I say? It's hit crit crit as well.
Takes the crit.
Yeah, 1 crit.
Damage sensory. That's not good for a Jedi.
No, but he's got a range 1 shot now.
Yep.
You know it's range 1. It was range 1 with you.
Focus. Yep. A lot of pain.
It's 3, I think. 2 and a crit.
Yep.
I see a blank there. There's at least a crit.
Yep. 1 hit, 1 crit.
That's
Dead blow.
direct hit as well, just for the disrespect. Oh dear. And some long range shots.
Yep. Into Ahsoka. Yep. One. Finally some paint there for Kristofer. Range 2 here. Range 3 again. Nothing.
That was painful to watch.
That was.
That is quite a lead to try and come back from.
That is a it's a big swing, especially with 30 minutes remaining in the round.
Yeah. I could see the X-wing nearest the board edge, talon rolling.
Yep.
The 2 behind it, K turning. The 2 that are currently stressed, 1 forwarding.
Yep.
And then a new kill box is set up.
For sure. Is it a 2 talon or a 3 talon?
3 talon roll. Yeah.
The only thing I'd be worried about would be blocking the 4K turn from that second X-wing.
It's a possibility, but it's one of those ones where you're so far ahead it doesn't matter.
Right. But that was a big turn for Paul. I mean, losing 2 shields from return for Plo, you take that any day.
Yeah. Yeah, Chad's just saying Rick's out the fight.
Yep.
This is where I've seen people, when you run in with Daredevil, it's the ability to do an additional 90-degree turn is huge.
Yeah. Oh, it is, for sure.
You can see a talon roll from Rick this turn as well.
He's going to have to. He needs to bring Rick back in as quickly as he can. He hasn't got long to do it. As we said though, it took a while to get to the point of the engagement. By the time he got there, things just blew up.
Yeah.
But it was a big turn. So
but it's saying that Jesper is it's one of those ones where he said himself, we can hear the table mic. He originally had dialed in the 1 bank, and it's like you second guess yourself. It's like if he blocks me, he dies. If he second guesses me, I definitely die. So it's 6 or 1/2 dozen to the other, isn't it? It's a coin flip.
It is. And Night Mandler, thank you for the follow there. Do appreciate that. And then back to your point, yes, for sure, it is a coin flip. It's 50-50 choice. And we've all had that in games. We've all had that 50-50 decision in our head. Either it's going to be one or the other, and you could choose wrong. But it's not the wrong choice, it's just you picked one of 2.
Yeah. And as you said, look, X-Wings, and you're rolling 3 dice.
Yeah.
Whatever the result is, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Kristofer's dice also were horrifically subpar.
Yeah. I think there was
1 hit out of, 9 dice?
3, 6, 8 dice rolled, 1 natural hit rolled.
Yeah.
And lots of focuses added, but then you had to re-rolled. You know what I mean? That's just... And then the one fantastic shot you get, natty 2.
Yeah, I mean, he had to use CLT, focus, and lock And he took 2 shields for it. That is not what Kristofer needed.
No. Okay, I would have preferred the K10 on him, but
yeah, I think he just doesn't want to block any other Talon rolls or K10s from the one down the bottom there. Well, Talon roll. He's got Talon roll coming in.
yep.
It also keeps guns wide on Obi-Wan and Ahsoka as well. Obi-Wan more so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's done another Talon roll. Yep. Keeping those arcs as wide as possible, which I think is a really good move. The 2 T-65s in front, again, sat there with focus, they're just in perfect place. And Kristofer Frost, thanks for now following as well. Thank you for the follow.
It's a very popular ship at the moment.
It's indeed. I got beaten the last round just by Timo Rabi, who of course has got Kristofer Frost.
It was on stream earlier on.
Yeah.
Played it fantastically in front of us all.
Yeah, he knows exactly what he's doing.
Okay, the bank.
He's preparing for that Talon roll from Rick.
Fair.
Now, so next to the 3 banks, she's going to have to sit in front of all of those T-65s, and she can't really get away from it.
No, straight boost, and you're already getting shot by 1 with no mods.
Will Heaven for us, thank you for the follow as well. Yeah, that's making sure there that all the tokens are in the right place. She's going to try and roll boost.
Okay, angled boost, I guess.
Yeah. Gets her out of arc on most of them, but I'm not quite sure she escapes it from the one down the bottom here. But also then leaves her completely open. She has no force, no tokens. She'll have range 1 CLT.
Does she have any force to use it though?
No. So CLT
we'll see.
At this point.
Yeah, we'll see when they measure the arcs. But she's only getting shot by 1.
So he's done the hard 3.
Okay. Boost, hard 2, hard 3 next turn.
Yeah, he's going to have to.
Yes, Nick's red letter. This is the top 8. Both of these gentlemen have 1 invites to Worlds.
Yeah. Gets the free evade. He's absolutely fine. Loving life. So Obi-Wan's done the 1 bank here.
That's top move. I think he's. I think when the roll is only going to get shot by 1 of them.
Yeah.
As long as that fits by that the crab claw gas cloud.
No, sure.
He's sitting there.
Yes, it's that. Just take the focus.
Okay.
Rick may have a range 3 shot.
It's wobbly. They both went speed 3. One hit. Should be rolling an extra dice.
Cogs. Into the evade.
I thought it would have been range 3, but okay. It's fine. No harm, no foul.
No.
So, yeah, Obi, range 1.
Yep, with CLT, yep.
Deserves some paint here, doesn't get any.
Oh. 3 blanks with the CLT, and he doesn't want to spend it. Which
Don't blame him, that's...
And he gets 2 face.
Maybe. He's in good spirits, he's smiling.
Ahsoka here with 2.
Dodges another natural 1.
Stun pilot.
It's a crit into one of the X-Wings, that's worth.
Go for the downtown shot here.
We're ganging up on Obi now.
No.
Has to.
Yep, has to, yep. One crit. Yeah, all the evasions is fine. Yep. Takes long range, 2 shot into Obi. 1.
Yeah.
And straight into the box with the feet there.
Perfect. Okay, we have another interesting turn.
Indeed, so Kristofer's got some points now. Got 20 points back, but 20 minutes to go.
2 X-Wings are going to K-turn,
Because why not?
Yeah.
It's the best position for them.
Um,
So
I would consider self-bumping the stress X-Wing on the far right.
yep.
Um,
Potentially one on the far left, on the left here as well, behind the 2 that are about to K-turn. Or do you want to do a 1 bank?
I would 1 bank and barrel for the block on
Yep.
the Obi.
Yep.
You're not going to get a shot. Maybe you could be a nuisance.
And so what about the 1 T65 with the crit down the bottom there?
So wait, is the
The one facing towards
towards us is the one that's critted, yeah?
Yes, yeah.
That's
Because do you just do the 2 bank up, take a focus, and take a pot shot of Rick, knowing that you may get Ahsoka and Rick shooting at you?
Tell you what, you're hard 2 and you boost for the block,
Yep, that's also
and then
a good point.
you make Ahsoka work if she wants a decent shot at you.
Yeah, that's also a good shout, good shout.
I just realised why that X-Wing only rolled 2 dice.
And that is?
Outmaneuver Rick.
Yeah, I remember Rick, yeah.
Yeah, forgot about that. I was like, should have rolled 3. No,
Yeah.
outmaneuver.
But as outmaneuver, but he also moved through, so he gets the nice. But I definitely think that the game's definitely Paul's favour at this particular point.
Yes. Yeah, the manoeuvres aren't difficult for the X-Wings. You've got a lot of choices, which is always a bonus. When you've got tough choices, life's hard.
Thank you, Shu, for the follow there. You know, always appreciated. So yeah, doing the 4K here.
I'm shocked. I Rebel did a 4K. Am I going to be shocked again?
Rebels do 4Ks at 1 forward. So you close your S-Foils, 2 bank, with the boost, try and block it as you thought there. Yeah, you're not shot by any of this.
Yeah, so you make it so that if Rick
That
will most likely
blocks
most likely will bump him,
Yeah.
and if Ahsoka wants a shot, she's going to have to work for it.
Yes, for sure.
X-Wing players, this is the last call for Aces High. If there's anybody...
So that X-Wing, do you just target lock?
Yep.
Yeah.
Aces High pod, this is your last chance. Thank you.
Oh, Talon roll. Okay.
Yep. He's going to sit right behind Ahsoka, so if Ahsoka does want that shot, he really is going to have to work for it.
No freebies in this game.
No. And Paul's playing it superbly.
Yeah. One bank, is it? Yeah.
Yep.
Strong. And
My barrel roll?
Good. Matthew
Stay
Wilson,
focused.
please report to the side.
Nah, focus are good.
Position, please.
Yep.
Matthew Wilson, thank you.
Although, oh, that's not a happy place for Ahsoka.
No.
And he wants the shot on the X-wing, but he doesn't want a range 1 shot in return.
Well, you see, but the thing is, Ahsoka can focus there.
Yep.
Because Obi's going to be close. He can be the battery for her.
Yep.
So you have got CLT shot. We'll have the focus mod. Whether or not she can be evaded. I would evade and action focus.
Yeah.
No, okay. She's boosting out of range 1 with the force and then focus again, I guess.
Yeah. Well, it might still be range 1 from the back there. I can't quite tell from there. But
Yeah.
She is now forceless though. She has to focus, yes, but forceless.
Yes.
That's a good thing for Paul though, keeping those Jedi without the force.
What are we saying? Yes, it's a bump.
Yeah, you called it perfectly there, James, with the 2-bank boost.
Yeah.
And Brody 624 for the follow there. Thank you very much. Again, I always appreciate it. Thank you for watching. And he's got the block on Obi as well.
Ruh-roh.
Paul has just played this turn perfectly.
So I was just thinking, can Kristof's red dice turn on to save the day here? I'm not sure.
He's got to have some serious prayers to the dice gods.
So 3v1.
1 crit.
Is that natty evade? No, blank.
No. It's number 2. So this is shield number 2.
Obi's at range 2. He's forcing 1 hit crit.
Yep.
Is
Try to force him to spend the focus.
no.
Takes the shield instead.
So
Range 2 CLT shot here.
oh my
Double
god.
blanks again.
I mean, look. Kristof's smiling. He's laughing at his dice, but obviously it is affecting him. That's just
Adds insult to him.
you know what I mean. It's we need to sort this guy out some dice, boys.
Oh, we do indeed. So the range 2 shot. Paint, but not the right paint.
All focuses.
Yeah.
This
Good
range.
check, it's range 2. Oof, just. 2 hits. Yep,
Dodge.
2 evades, yep. Range 2 into Obi. Two. I see a blank. Spends.
There's a force, healthy.
Yep. That's now Obi-Wan just a Foster. Thank you, Berg Bob, for the follow, and Johan Kvik for the subscription there and the follow. Really appreciate it. Sorry, I thought I'd get to you after we done all the shooting there.
Yeah. Okay, so considering how bad his red dice were, I guess that could have been a lot more painful.
It could have been indeed, but what's worse than for Kristofer is the time. You now only have 13 minutes remaining.
Checking what the fastest. So that X-wing is going to 2 forward blue.
Can you check with this frame, did I regen Ahsoka or not? The force, so I don't regen 2 by mistake.
We can't do that one. You have to talk to them.
Okay, you can't because
We're not allowed to. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were just asked there whether or not he regens 1 or 2 on Ahsoka. We weren't following, if we're honest.
Yeah.
I think Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you didn't because you rolled terribly, didn't you? You didn't want to spend it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, we was just it's a bit of sportsmanship there. We weren't sure on how many force Ahsoka had at the during the end phase. They came to ask us, and obviously we're impartial in this.
Yeah.
We can point out if they've made mistakes to a judge. Seeing like this, we can't. But saying that, he rolled 2 blanks and an eye, and didn't want to spend it because he wanted to have the defensive mod. So, but then Paul just went, you know what, have it because it makes sense that you had it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But yeah, great sportsmanship.
Yeah. And that's what I love about the community.
Yeah. So the winner of this game will play the winner of the game that's currently going on First Earth. That's between Timo Raab and James Darrell.
Yeah, and James Darrell knocked me out of the top 32. Did a good job there. And Timo beat me in the last round of yesterday.
Oh.
So I don't really have a dog in that fight.
Yeah. The other games going on is Marcus Wilson and Antonio Vega, the last 2 first order players in the cup, and Jose Maria Hungaro Larete versus Craig Reed.
Yep.
I think that match may be finished, but obviously we're concentrating on this one at the moment. We've got about 10 minutes left of it.
So Kristofer's win condition here at the moment is a bit tricky. He has number 3 on half. If he kills it, it's only 40 points. He has shields down on number 2, so he needs to kill number 3, half number 2 to win. As for Paul, his win condition, you plink 2 damage through on Obi, Ahsoka. They get half. They can't regen. Game.
Yeah. So this huge roadblock here, it is Rick's worst nightmare. He wants to go fast, and unfortunately, fast movers are some of the easiest to block in the game.
Yeah, for sure. So Axerano's thanks to follow as well. Yeah, he also wants to a hard one from Obi in case Obi wants to bug out.
Oh, he very much prefers the Talon Rod. It's not like a K-turn.
No. But it means just in case Obi has done the hard one, he'll now get a range 1 shot into Obi.
I doubt Kristoff would have done that.
Yeah, for sure. But I say he's also covering his arcs. He's covering the spread. So if he comes around,
Yep.
for some reason, if he does come down towards the bottom of the board edge, he's got him covered off. Does the one? Just try and block Obi in.
I think that X-Wing's going for MVP because I think he's a possibility of blocking 3 ships.
Yeah, in one. It's a very good call by Paul there. And you reckon a hard 2 up from this X-Wing here?
No, 1 back.
Yeah.
Maybe it doesn't bump, maybe it does. If it does, no. Focus, love and life.
Love and life.
2 forwards. I was thinking barrel roll behind the debris cloud.
No, he's closing S-Foils, so...
You still barrel roll.
He could still barrel, yes, but I think he may just boost up the... Yep, so it's done 2 bank there, so... Just gonna take a focus there, nice and easy. He knows he's probably gonna get a shot from Ahsoka, maybe not anyone else.
Oh. So if I'm right, Ahsoka can't do ability if she bumps, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
She's a fully executed maneuver.
Cool.
Those X-Wings there really clogging up the board, as you said.
Yep. Great manoeuvre there, making sure Rick is going to get his mods.
Yeah. Gets the focus, gets the evade, in 3 straight, and it's an okay position, but not perfect. Just takes the focus. He knows he's in a bad position here. He was trying to do some damage on his way out.
There's a lot of ships still on board.
Yes.
Hello everyone.
Buongiorno.
Jose Maria, who was on our stream twice, I think already, has beaten Craig Reed.
Wow.
So he's through to semi-finals.
Gets the 4.
That's Rick, yeah.
Spins the focus.
So,
Shield crit.
2 shields and a crit.
Number 4.
And the crit says...
Fuel leak.
Ooh. Can Obi do a thing?
Obi whiffs.
Tebo's looking strong on first earth, and first earth watches be able to satisfy that's going better.
Nice. Takes 1.
Takes 1. Number 4.
CLT range 1.
Yep. Into,
Oh, that looks good.
does.
Four hits. That X-Wing is DED. 1 evade.
Takes 3 and dies.
2 first order, and Terry and Marcus?
No. Is it? Is? Yeah. He's out of there.
Yeah.
Alright, Kristof takes the lead for the first time in the match.
Yep, by 2 points. Oh, 12 points, sorry. Yeah.
Alright, this is it.
This is it, boys.
It's got the target lock.
So 1 hit, focus blank. Hit crit.
So, dodges 2.
There's 2.
You go range 1 again.
Range 1 here.
There's only 2.
Hit crit.
Contemplating whether or not he wants to spend a focus, but he does.
Does.
So,
Takes
dodge.
nothing.
Yep.
Range 1. Into OB. No mods. Ooh, that's a lot of pain.
That is 3 hits and a crit.
Yep. Takes 2. Takes hit crit. Shield crit. Loose stabler must go straight. Tough. And that puts Paul back in the lead. And Obi has to go straight or takes the damage. So the X-Wing at the top there at the back do what? 1 blue bank, 1 blue forward, just kind of clear the stress, take a focus, take a punt on Obi-Wan.
So, Obi in this situation is now half pointed. I think you just ignore that crit.
It's getting quieter in the room, guys.
Yeah, it is.
Might closer to quieter.
Yeah.
You're fine. It's really smart.
Yeah. So, This is a tough turn. I think there's going to be one turn from the X-wing in the middle that's facing to the left.
Yep.
The X-wing that took the fuel leak could also KE turn.
Yep.
End up beside Ahsoka. The X-wing that is behind Obi could bank into Obi, that bump him. I guess the one at the top can then go a one forward and take a focus.
Yeah.
But then, it's just all. This turn doesn't feel great for the X-wings. Whereas if you're looking at
and this will be that final turn.
Yeah, and looking at Kristoff though, Ahsoka's going to two-sloop towards us. That's a given.
Yeah, or she could do hard 3, boost around, try and catch the X-wing that's going to do the K-turn.
Or she hard ones, spends a force, has Obi fix his crit.
Could do. Or she could do a hard one, self-coordinate barrel roll, then boost up, and have focus.
I like my idea better.
There are many ways of cutting a pie. But either way, it's gonna be good. Both players taking their time because they know the round's over. Yep.
Oh, they're both feeling it.
They are
both feeling it indeed.
They have both done superbly well.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Ahsoka sloops 100%. Could possibly use her force to give her. So if she doesn't fix Obi's crit, she sloops and gives herself a focus or repositions depending on what the X-wings do.
Yeah.
Then I really do think that you just ignore Obi's crit, take the damage, and see if that catches your opponent unaware. I think going too forward and sacrificing your final turn is redundant.
Now, in terms of the X-wing up at the right at the back there, if Rick does a hard 3, if he's gone slow with that X-wing, he could catch him out.
Yeah, I can see that.
So both players taking their time because they both know time on the round's been called. They both know what the points are. They've been through it together. They both know what is coming, and I think they've done it superbly well.
I think Paul's at a position where I often find myself, but like he's got the dial down next to that the X-wing is facing to the left. 100%. That's either K turning or Talon rolling.
Yeah.
And that's concrete. That'll probably be the first ship he moves because he's so confident with it. That's happening.
Yeah.
And now he's picturing the rest of the board as like how does he want the rest of the board to look like?
Yeah.
Update on what we're streaming. They're going to the final round after this. So we will stream the semi-final, and that will be cool. That will be our last stream and then first to the final.
Cool.
Just to let people know what's going on.
Cool. Okay. So just as some confirmation there, we are going to stream the semi-final, which is the top 4 match, and then we'll send you all over to First Earth where they'll be streaming the final. Obviously they'll have the opposite top 4 game.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh no, and that makes sense to me. I'm quite happy with Simon has run the system over this whole so I will find out just I think too much. I think they're just far looks like
And from what it looks like, yeah, Timo looks to have won the game over in the first set there.
Oh my god, I'm not going to be able to go home. Timo just keeps winning games. For those of you in German TV land, Timo Raab is into the top 4. He will be playing the winner of our game here. Of the people left in the cut, everyone has been on the stream at some point, so we're all good. So I see 3 dials down for Kristoff. He's set in stone. I see 4 dials down for the X-Wings. I think we are entering the final term.
Yep, here we go. So
okay, that X-Wing is getting out of dodge.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm hurt. You want to kill me, you're not getting free MOV. Guessing wings closed, he's going to boost focus, maybe.
I mean, once the finals over, we saw stuff. I don't know if we're trying.
So he takes advantage of the wings being closer to the bank, boost focus.
So,
Smart thing to do, I think.
yeah. So, the X-Wing behind is doing a talent.
Yes.
I think I have to say about it.
Going off to...
Yeah. For hard 2. I had that nailed down as a talent roll. Nailed down. 1 forward.
Yep.
Yep.
So everyone's doing stuff like double fire spread, not team. Basically, they're not team. It's come up against Discord boys. Right, let me just go check and see if Steven's coming out.
Yeah, it doesn't want to move forward here. He's trying to cut off every single escape for Obi-Wan.
Sorry?
He's trying to cut off every single escape for Obi-Wan and try and get guns on him somewhere.
I guess as well, every single one of his ships has a token.
So, I call the hard one.
Do we fix Obi-Wan's crit? Can't ask that. Wait, you did focus target lock?
Yeah.
Focus force lock?
Or just focus and leave the force.
Yep, double mods.
Okay, Timo.
Yep, he's not in the top 4 though. Ulfric.
He's thinking about forcing... No? I thought he may think about forcing a lot, but don't forget that he had that 1d65 with a focus token shooting at him as well.
So what are we doing?
Hard 1?
Yep. Take the damage for the crit.
And just back boost the hell out of that arc.
Yep. Yep.
Wants nothing to do with this. And he'll barrel roll just to be safe, I think. No, he may not. Actually, that top T65 has that covered.
Yeah.
Just take a focus. Rick has done the hard 3, as we thought.
So what you said? Yeah. He's comfortable.
Fits. Good pair of slippers.
But the one he's shooting at is healthy, right?
Yes.
So evade. Oh, do you lock in this situation?
I think you just focus and play it safe.
Okay.
No, he's just boosting away.
So he's banking on Ahsoka getting half points on the shot there.
Yes.
Yes, they're going to get judged to judge this one.
So we've just been so we've just been so what they're doing now is just working out 110% whether or not the shot is attracted or not.
Yeah, but I'm not entirely proud of last year's match.
For 3. He just needs 2. Well, just
There is a crit in there though, isn't there? Blanks. 1, 2 damage.
Game.
No, because he has shots.
Oh, it's true. Yeah.
So Kristof has now taken the lead, but there are 2 shots. There's a shot on Ahsoka, and there is a shot on Rick.
Yeah, true.
So the shot on Ahsoka. He's got 2. He needs Ahsoka to blank. He dodges.
Yep.
Comfortably. The other shot is unfortunately pointless. I think this is Kristof's game.
Yeah, I believe so.
Let them get a little further away from home.
1, spends the FA.
Which was the FA game?
GG. Oh, what a game. As we said,
Yeah.
it would all come alive at the end. Fortunately, I don't think we're going to have time for our after-game interviews because we are very, 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 very strapped for time. So we are going to get the lists up, confirm our next games, but big congratulations to Kristof. What a game! What a game!
Thank you, Canada, for follow there. Thank you everyone for watching. That was a cracking game. And we'll get things set up as quickly as we can for our semi-final.